For this week's Tip Tuesday, I'm going to tell you why I always use my sewing machine to sew my neckbands together. If you have a banded neck, you're going to have a long rectangle of fabric, and you're going to need to sew the two short ends together. I used to just serge them, but I've started sewing them with my sewing machine, and that's because if I sew them with my sewing machine, then I can press them nice and flat. And that way, when you fold the neckband with the wrong sides together to get ready to serge it to the neckline, that seam is going to lay a lot flatter. It's a lot easier if you're cover stitching it or just even stitching it closed with your regular sewing machine afterwards. And it just lays a lot nicer. If you have a serge seam, it tends to kind of twist around in there, and it makes it harder to get a nice smooth finish on the outside. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on my neckband on my shirt, and then I'll show you what that looks like after I've done that, and you can see how nicely it lays. Okay, so I have sewn the neckline onto the shirt, and I've serged it, and you can see that because I pressed that seam open in the back, you can hardly see it, and it's just laying really flat. If I flip the shirt over, you can see it just lays really nicely in there. So that's your Tip Tuesday. Sew the neckband together with your sewing machine. I did use a stretch stitch, and before you put the neckband on your shirt, instead of serging it, so that seam lays nice and flat. Have a good Tuesday.